The Rockford IceHogs close out their two-game weekend set against the San Antonio Rampage, as well as a six-game season-long homestand. Hello, everybody. Joseph Zakshevsky once again with you alongside head coach Derek King for the Forest City Diagnostic Imaging diagnosis of the game. Well, game one between the IceHogs and Rampage, coach, was last night. The IceHogs a thrilling 3-2 overtime victory. A little bit of a nitty-gritty playoff-like atmosphere for the Hogs to get this weekend going.
Yeah, it was. We know its playoff starts for us a little earlier than most teams, but I liked the way we competed. We didn't quit. We had some ups and downs, but we stuck with the program, and we somehow got a couple points out of it.
Seemed like a pretty big tug-of-war match between the two clubs, especially first period moving into the second. Not a lot of offense, but how do you keep the feet moving forward and trying to create chances on a team that doesn't give up a whole lot?
Yeah, they're a big team. They're a heavy team, too, but they take up a lot of ice, so we got to manage the puck a little better. I think we tried to make some plays there that weren't there, but instead of just putting pucks behind them and using our speed. So, we'll address it tonight, and hopefully we do a little bit better job with that.
When we talked yesterday, you mentioned that you wanted to play the game 5-on-5, second period. Didn't seem like that was the case, both for you with power plays and against you as well. How do you want to try and tighten things up discipline-wise?
Well, we got to stay out of the box. They got a good power play. And I mean, I like when we get power plays, but not a lot of them. I think we're a better team when we just play 5-on-5. So hopefully it's just a nice, smooth game tonight.
Alexander Fortan a shorthanded goal last night, so the IceHogs down a guy in the situation, but he's come up big in that performance. Yeah. Now he's got a goal and 2 assists over his last 2. What have you liked from him?
Well, he's just skating again. He's not overthinking it. He's, like I said, that's his speed's his thing. That's what he does, especially on the PK. Anytime you got a fast guy like that, you got to make sure you know he's on the ice, and this time he got the better of him.
So the IceHogs then move into the third period, looking to take a lead. It was a 1-1 game at the time. You play even strength hockey, but it was 4-on-4. What about 4-on-4 has been one of the bread and butter successful rates for the IceHogs? You get another 4-on-4 goal thanks to Nicholas Bodie.
Well, I think the big thing, whether it's 4-on-4, even our overtimes, I'm pretty confident with how we play those, just with our speed. We transition well. It's when we can use our speed and a little more ice to move around, it's advantages, I think.
And the IceHogs would take care of business in overtime. John Quinville, the overtime game winner. Lucas Carlson, great performance. He had a guy in his back pocket the entire way, and Dylan Secura helping set him up too. But it just kind of shows that you can push on through, you can create chances.
Yeah, I mean, again, that's they controlled the puck. At the time when Carly did have it, I thought he was going to get stripped of it, but he protected it well. He managed it, and he made a hell of a play over to Q.
Now the IceHogs get ready for tonight against San Antonio, game 2 to wrap up this 2-game weekend. This is a San Antonio team. We touched upon it a little bit last time we talked that they don't give up a whole lot of shots, and the IceHogs were limited to just 21 shots yesterday. How do you want to try and crack through and create more offense?
Well, again, that's their big bodies. They get in the lanes. They're good at blocking shots, and they take up a lot of space on the ice. So we got to play. Our offense has to start from the goal line. And then work from there, load of highs, and get to the net. We got to win some battles in front of the net, which is hard against a big team, but that's what we're going to have to do.
On the other side, the IceHogs did a pretty good job limiting what San Antonio had to offer. This is a team that's #1 on average in shots for. You held them to just maybe a few more than the IceHogs. What did you like about your game defensively that kept them at bay?
Well, I think the big thing with us, we kept them everything to the outside, and we didn't allow them to penetrate through the middle a lot. I thought our neutral zone was a lot better, and we controlled that a little better than we have been lately. So we'll just continue to work on that and see how we do tonight.
You mentioned in the post game a little bit yesterday, Brandon Hagel took that hit to the head. Their player on the other side for San Antonio received a match penalty, left the contest. You sat him for a little bit. He said he was okay, but now, less than 24 hours later, how's he feeling? Will he be able to go out there tonight?
Yeah, he's fine. It was just his neck was a little stiff, but he's 100% now. He's ready to go, and it happens. It's part of the game, and stuff like that happens, and we just move on.
Well, now what's going to be the biggest key for the IceHogs? You got the same team again. No surprises. Pretty much you can flip over the game plan from last night to this night, but what's going to be the difference maker?
Well, I think the big thing, like I said, is through the neutral zone. They're a big team. They take up a lot of room, so we're going to have to manage that puck a little better, get pucks behind them, and use our speed.
Coach, I appreciate it. Good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
Head coach Derek King joining us for the Forest City Diagnostic Imaging diagnosis of the game. Let's get you back to the action. You're listening and watching Rockford IceHogs Hockey on the Hogs Broadcast Network.